पञ्चवायु नवा सप्तधातुर्नव पञ्चकोशाः नव पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुश्चिदानन्द रूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहः मदो नैव मे नैव वात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षश्चिदानन्द रूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न योगः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यश्चिदानन्द रूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभूताच्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न चासङ्गतं नैव मुक्तिर्नमेयश्चिदानन्द रूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्
Thank you, Malavika. Your divine song has given us a good ambience and a good start to our event today. There are two aspects in music. One is the music and the concert that all of us go, and this is one music. Swami Vivekananda himself has said, music has two different aspects. One, Vivekananda says, music is the highest form of art, and to those who understand music is the highest form of worship. So Vivekananda himself knew that music is worship. So when we are invoking the Lord, it means we are all worshipping Him. So thank you very much for the wonderful song, Maravika. And I would like to welcome Uday Yok. Please do come on the stage, and he's going to welcome all the dignitaries present here. Thank you.
My pranam to Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, and Vivekananda on this occasion of the 7th anniversary of Ramakrishna Vedanta Center, Ireland, and look for their blessings, guidance, and support. Welcome to all the devotees who attended here for this 7th anniversary, and I hope you have a great time. I'll take this opportunity to welcome Swami Sarvastanandaji Maharaj, Minister in charge of IPM UK, who has taken the time to spend this day with us. I request Swami Shantirattanam to hand over the bouquet of flowers. I would also take this opportunity to welcome Emma Curie. She hasn't come as yet. And I'd also like to welcome Brenda Hanapi. And our pranams then to Swami Shantirattananda, Minister in charge of the Mutt at Ireland, and my prayers to him for all the hard work he has put in to run this center. It's been a long journey for all of us, and it has brought together people from all walks of life. The doors of Ramakrishna Vedanta Center, Ireland, are open to all searching for spiritual fulfillment and meaning of life. The center regularly conducts workshops, lectures, guided meditation, yoga classes, spiritual retreats, interfaith meetings, and now occasionally from last year invites different Maharajas from different centers in the world. We also celebrate birthdays of the Holy Trio, Sister Nivedita, Jesus Christ, Buddha, and celebrate festivals like Durga Puja, Kali Puja, Christmas, which bring all the devotees together in a spirit of oneness. Let me sign off by welcoming you once again to the 7th anniversary of Ramakrishna Vedanta Center, and I hope you are able to focus on your spiritual journey and being guided by the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, and Swami Vivekananda. I'll leave you with 2 words which are watchwords for your spiritual journey. One is Shraddha and the other is Saburi. Shraddha is faith and Saburi is patience, and both are very critical in our journey, spiritual journey. Pranam and thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Uday. And your cooperation is always a support for all of us here. It's a privilege and a blessing for all of us to have Swami Sarvastanandaji Maharaj from the UK. He is the minister in charge there. He is apparently the editor of the international journal Vedanta, which is published by the UK Center since 1953. It's a very long journey. And all of us in our generation think that, when you see the monks, you think that they've renounced the world and, they have gone through the spiritual journey without education, or maybe they've left the home and everything. But here, look, He has finished his mechanical engineering and then he has joined the Ramakrishna order. And this is definitely an inspiration to all of us who think that becoming a monk is not an easy thing. You know, you can do everything, you can be a part of the world, but still the divine is something within the world that we are all looking at. So this is the inspiration that we look from both the monks here amongst us. Since 2017, he has been appointed as one of the 3 official monastic representatives of Ramakrishna Mission to UNESCO events wherever they are held in most of the countries. So probably in a few years, how we are looking at Swami Vivekananda moving everywhere across the world, we would probably see Swami Sarvasthana in a few years and say, look, we were all present there when he was going all around the world. And this is really a blessing. And we would like to welcome you on stage, please. And your words are a blessing for today. We would like to hear your words. Thank you, Swami.
I begin with an invocation to the Holy Time. Om Janamim Saradam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraya Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaha. Dear Swami Shanti Vivekananda and all the esteemed guests and devotees of Ramakrishna Vedanta Center, Dublin, Ireland. It's a blessed privilege to be here on the 7th anniversary because I had the opportunity to be present here during the inaugural year, that is 2018, June. And over the last 7 years, we have seen the movement spreading and creating its own influence, not only in Ireland, but areas in other parts of Europe as well. Because wherever our centers are there, though they are known as Vedanta centers, Swami Vivekananda, as you all know, he came here nearly more than 125 years ago when he visited England, and he had a brief stopover in one of the ports in Ireland as well. He came with goodwill. And during his 3 visits to Europe and also mainly UK, he delivered what are presently known as the Jnana Yoga lectures, which are lectures on Vedanta, because that was a theme which was very popular in the West. And he refrained from talking much about his master, partly because he felt that the world was not yet prepared to understand the great life of Sri Ramakrishna. I am quoting from one of his letters, when he decided to name the organization in his master's name, Ramakrishna Movement, the Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, after 4 years of intense preaching all over the world, beginning with Chicago, America, and then also most of the parts of Europe. Wherever he went, he spoke of universal Vedanta to the extent that some of his brother disciples said, you never spoke about the master who was a great inspiration for you. And obviously, people had misunderstood him. So he clarified that when he said that I named this whole organization in the name of the master because I gave the word ideas. And when these ideas of universal ideas of Vedanta, which harmonize everything, every human endeavor is harmonized, science and religion, different religions, different religious sects, different approaches to religion, all human effort, all human energy was unified by this wonderful theoretical framework Vedanta that he preached all over the world. Then he said something very significant. He said the world wants these universal ideas, they can appreciate it academically, they can appreciate it, but they also want these ideas to be personified in a human being who can live these ideas. Otherwise, ideas frozen in the brain make no sense at all.
You may talk of Advaita, you may talk of Vedanta, you may talk of wonderful philosophies, but if it doesn't help us in our day-to-day life. So he said the ideal Vedantin, the essence of Vedas and Vedanta, we can understand and we can develop a conviction only when we see it personified by Sri Ramakrishna to the fullest measure in his own life. And that is why he named the organization in 1897 when he started as the Ramakrishna Mutt, and later Ramakrishna Mission first and then Ramakrishna Mutt. There's minor difference between the two. Let us not go into that. But all our centers, whether we call it Ramakrishna Vedanta Center or Vedanta Society, because some of the centers which were started very, very early, they are named as Vedanta centers. But most of the centers, including our center in the UK, which was started in as early as in 1948, just after India got independence from the British colonial masters, was named as Ramakrishna Vedanta Center. And though Sri Ramakrishna's name was not so very well known at that time, or even before that, because it was as 1901, Roma Rolla first wrote the first English biography, not Roma Rolla, Max Muller, a scholar from Oxford, who first wrote the English biography of Sri Ramakrishna, which made him popular in UK, and then slowly everyone came to know. So Ramakrishna was the first, you may say, as Swami Vivekananda says, you cannot understand the Vedas and what Vedanta says unless you see them personified in the person of Sri Ramakrishna, who lived Vedanta, and not only lived Vedanta but also practiced harmony of religions, not as a academic, it was not an academic approach. He lived all the ideas of different religions, and then so much so, Swami Shardananda, his popular biographer, who wrote the great master, Sri Ramakrishna, the great master, he says for him ideas were not ideas, there was a nervous association of his idea. All the ideas of Vedanta and all other religions, essential ideas of other religions of the world, became part and parcel not only of his whole nervous system, but his entire body, his entire personality. So he lived Vedanta, he lived Christianity, he lived Islam, Sufi Islam, and he lived almost all the paths that were popular in those days, and showed there is a fundamental unity amongst all the different approaches which lead to the same goal. That was a unique contribution. So if we leave out Ramakrishna from the universal scheme of Vedanta, it will not do justice. And that is what Swami Vivekananda himself said. Because people want a person. They want to see these ideas lived, not just discussed in academic circles. So that is the reason most of our centers, though they don't directly mention, they say it is Ramakrishna Vedanta Center. So Vedanta as exemplified and practiced by Sri Ramakrishna, who is the prophet of the modern age, as Swami Vivekananda himself described. And his ideas, the fundamental ideas are very simple. I used to say that religion is experience. Religion has to end with some kind of experience. Religion is realization. It's not theories, however great they may be. Definitely it is not dogmas, because anything now, this modern scientific temper or spirit, if you ask somebody to believe without any experimental or proof or evidence, they are not going to accept a theory or a postulate, however great it may be. If it is not verified scientifically with a scientific temper, it's not going to be accepted. Reason, it has to satisfy reason, and it has to satisfy personal experience. That is what Swami Vivekananda said, religion is realization, not theories, however great they may be. And that approach, that unique approach, not to accept anything without experiencing the truth behind it, and as practicing it as a way of life. That is the uniqueness or the greatest contribution of Sri Ramakrishna, who unified not only the different religious approaches or different religions of the world, but he also unified science and religion. The scientific approach to religion, which makes religion a spiritual quest rather than an academic quest just to satisfy the intellect. So he broke the barriers because dogmas and all the other rituals associated with religion were being doubted. And rightly so. Science had the courage to challenge religion. Almost every religion was challenged by the development of science, who said we don't expect people to believe anything unless it is experimentally verified. So this method, unique scientific method, just when the era of science was trying to establish its superiority in 1836, Sri Ramakrishna was born to challenge the very scientific and use the very scientific temper and apply it in the field of religion, so that religion can establish itself as spirituality in the modern world. That is what Sri Ramakrishna did, and he did it so effectively that inspired, because when Swami Vivekananda went to Sri Ramakrishna, he went with a lot of skepticism. He tested his own master. In fact, Sister Nivedita, who was an Irish woman and who later on became one of his chief disciples, in whose name and inspiration this center has been built, she said she once was trying to question her own master. If you read the master as I saw him, she says, I used to question and sometimes argue. She was very modern in her approach. She would not believe anything without evidence, so she would question. And perhaps she thought that I am irritating my master too much by asking so many questions. So she hesitated. Once I said, do I trouble you? Do I bother you with so many questions? He said, no. On the contrary, I fought with my master for 6 long years before accepting him. He appreciated the spirit to question everything. It's religious theories and dogmas, however great they may be, should not be accepted at face value. That is what Sri Ramakrishna taught his disciple Swami Vivekananda, and he appreciated that Margaret Noble questioned every aspect, not only argued with him, but also wanted to test whether these things are practical in one's day-to-day life. That is why he says when Swami Vivekananda started to speak in the Parliament of Religions, if you see, she wrote a beautiful foreword to the complete works of Swami Vivekananda, for which we are grateful to Josiah Goodwin, who also had Irish origins. Of course, he shifted, his great-grandparents were born in a place very near Dublin. Many people don't know this. Goodwin also, who recorded all the speeches and all the conversations of Swami Vivekananda after he first met him, after he was first employed as a stenographer in New York, and he followed him everywhere, including India. So all the valuable complete works that we get is because of this Goodwin. So this complete works, when it was first published, Sister Nivedita wrote a foreword. He said, when he started speaking in the Parliament of Religion, it was about Hindu ideas, the great Vedantic ideas. But when he finished, when he was done with all the talks that he delivered in the Parliament of Religion, she says Hinduism was created. It was created in the sense not that it did not exist. It existed, but hardly anyone understood the fundamentals, the deep spirit behind, the essential spirit behind Hinduism. And he says his own master guided him in this respect, who not only went to the essence or to the root of Hindu religion, but also went to the root of every religion worth practicing and which was prevailing in those days. And he not only practiced that, and through his own experiential proof that he provided to all the different paths that he practiced in his own lifetime, Sri Ramakrishna showed that fundamentally the essence of all religions, they are universal in spirit, and not only they are universal, but they are intensely practical as any other science in the world. And if understood rationally, correctly, and most importantly, if they are practiced and made part and parcel of our own personality through spiritual practices, sadhana or upasana or whatever you may call it, then only the religious aspect gets converted into the spiritual aspect of religion, and that does a great, it's a great boon to humanity. So I'm very happy that every center of ours, wherever they exist, focuses primarily on the practice aspect of religion. So these monasteries, you should keep in mind, they are practicing monasteries. They are not places where you just spread ideas. That even universities can do. Universities, in fact, can do much better than our ashramas. They can do much better because they have the intellectual atmosphere, they have the facilities, they have libraries, they have teachers, they have scholars. So academic transfer, academic spreading of religious ideas, spiritual ideas, you can find in universities as well. You can get it on social media also these days. But the uniqueness of Ramakrishna centers are they are practicing monasteries, and every care should be taken. Wherever there are monks, there may be one monk, there may be few monks, as in India many centers have several monks. So it is the practical aspect of spirituality, not so much the preaching that is important, because preaching can be done by preachers everywhere. But it is the practicing aspect of each monastery and also the devotees associated with that. That is also important. It's not just the duty of the monks to practice religion. It has to enter as a part and parcel of the lives of our devotees who are dedicated. So they have to show. Swami Vivekananda once said, if you are a true disciple of Ramakrishna, you have to show it by your life. You have to show, because people will judge the values, the ideas of Sri Ramakrishna by your lives. So you have to be careful. Of course, we cannot live, the ideal is too high. Sri Ramakrishna, maybe he used to, as he used to say, if I practice one part, you have to practice 1/16th part of what I practice, that would be more than enough. So at least our target should not be lower than that. 1/16th of what we practice. So as a practicing monastery, it is a bounden duty of all the devotees who claim to be devotees of the center and also the monastics to see that this spirit with which Swami Vivekananda established an organization, a huge organization which is Ramakrishna Math and Mission, of which this is the grand center, to see that that spirit is not lost. We need many things. We need these ideas to spread, but ideas are not everything. They have to be converted into, as Swami Shardananji says, in Sri Ramakrishna's life, they were converted into nervous association of ideas. These ideas were converted as part of Sri Ramakrishna's personality. Everything that he spoke was shown in action. In action, every moment of life. That is why I conclude with a sentence which Swami Vivekananda wrote to Sister Nivedita before she was given the vows of Brahmacharya by him in Belur Math. Before she left, she asked, what is the purpose of this movement? So he says, my goal of this Ramakrishna movement, which was not yet established, mind you. It was in 1897, after going to India, he registered this organization. But these ideas were in his mind. And he writes to Margaret Noble, she was known as Margaret Noble in those days. He said, I want to start an organization where divinity can be practiced in every moment of life. Whether you are cooking food, whether you are organizing an event, whether you are singing, whether you are dancing, whether you are organizing these programs. Somewhere at the root of all our activities, that divinity should be, the divinity which we conceptualize intellectually should be part and parcel of every activity. It's a tough task, I know it. It sometimes we try to trivialize these great ideas and then it becomes a social function. But he has set a goal. Swami Vivekananda told in very clear terms, my goal is to preach divinity and that make it manifest in every moment of life. So this practical aspect of spirituality is what our Ramakrishna monasteries, Ramakrishna Vedanta centers, all of all over the world, aim in our own humble way, within the capacity, within the support that we get from the local devotees and admirers and friends, who of course are dedicated and devoted to the great universal message of Éire Vedanta, and also the direct disciples and others who followed the path set forward by Sri Ramakrishna. So it is a great movement. 7 years is a very short time compared to the history that is going to unfold itself. Even our center, it has completed 75 years. If you see the initial stages, the initial part of that movement, we are writing the history of our own UK center. How much struggle was there? It's easy when the center is established. In India, all the centers have been established for the last 125 years. So many centers are well established. It's easy to run. But when you start a movement from scratch, it is absolutely necessary that we hold on to the ideal, what Swami Vivekananda wanted from us, and the more we internalize those ideas and manifest it in every moment of life as he wanted, this movement will succeed. And I wish this center, which is in its infancy right now, just 7 years is a very short period, but as days pass, it's our collective responsibility of every monk, every devotee who owes allegiance to this order to contribute whatever he or she can to see that people understand, people try to appreciate the message of Sri Ramakrishna by seeing our actions, our deeds, and whatever we do will reflect at least a little bit of reflection of the great ideal they stood for. Thank you.
I know all of you might be surprised listening to how Swami Vivekananda actually inspired millions and millions of young minds like all of us. He himself said that he was a cyclonic monk. People said that he was a cyclonic monk. And he also says that he is a voice without a form. And that voice and a form that he stated years ago was today still and continuously is still being seen with words from Swami Sarvashanandaji Maharaj. So thank you very much for your illuminating words for all of us today. And I know all of you are very curious to know about what this center does and what the progress of this center. It's been 7 years now, and now we would like to present you the visuals and the annual report of this Ramakrishna Vedanta Center. We are so happy to present the event, the cultural events, and the practice of the monastery that Swamiji was talking about. So let's all watch and feel proud about it. Thank you. I'm sure all of you might have seen how big the journey is, and thanks to Swami Shantivatanandaji Maharaj, the minister in charge of the center, for his constant dedication and the effort that all the volunteers are putting in to make it sustainable. Between 1888 and 1893, before Vivekananda addressed the world parliament, he travelled across India. He went to most of the states and covered most of the cities, and he had one book in his hand which he constantly used for all of his speeches. Does anyone know which one it is? He used one book. It was always there for so many years. He travelled across India and he had that one book in his hand always. It was the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, so Bhagavad Gita is one such spiritual journey, spiritual idea. You can call it anything. So it is so important. When we know that Swami Vivekananda is important for us, he himself says his ideas, his stance was always based on Bhagavad Gita. So Swami Shantivatanandaji Maharaj will now lead the Bhagavad Gita competition for the kids. So I would like to welcome him on stage to conduct the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Sachin. Maybe one small correction. Of course, Swami Vivekananda was having Bhagavad Gita with all along in his life, no doubt. And I think one more person said, like, he was also having one more book which was an imitation of Christ. So these were the two books which Swami Vivekananda had along with his journey as itinerant monk. One is Bhagavad Gita, the other was imitation of Christ. Okay. Dear children, we are all waiting for your performance. That is Gita chanting competition. So there are 18 participants, 18 children participants, and everyone, each student, if you take even 3 minutes, it will go more than an hour. Probably can be testing a patience for some of us. So as a result, we have divided the group into two. One is senior and junior. I will be reading out the names. So juniors will be staying here, and seniors, I request them to go to the shrine. So you'll be performing the competition there. And dear children, so don't get nervous. So whatever you know, whatever you will do very well. Last 6 years I have seen you will all do very well. So participating in the competition is very important. So don't get panic. And based on these 3 things, the judges will be judging your performance. One is your memory. The second is pronunciation. The third is your articulation or confidence. These are the 3 yardsticks on which your performance will be judged. So juniors, I request you to be here. One is Raya, Avani, Satvika, Reyansh, Sarvatra, Surya Gayatri, Elisa, Nair, and Freja. So these are the juniors. I request you to stay here. And the seniors, Vardhav, Akansha, Ritik, Nirmay, Wangmay, Samskruti, Rohan, Neha, and Stuti. So I request that students to move to the shrines. Thank you. Please take your both of them. You go there. So, yeah, these 2 students are so they will be signed. So one is memory, one is pronunciation,
She's actually there is a Rath Yatra also, and my mother is actually in hospital. So this student is she is into coordinating our phone, getting the ambulance. India is not like this. Bring an ambulance with the lights and everything. See, she's traveling actually. My mother is there. You know, she will go on. They'll be here. Okay. We are there actually from morning. She did the puja. And just came. He was pushing me, I am to come here. And no food, nothing. So I had him 2 weeks. So he came on a village. He had some apples and some prasad. If you leave after the competition,
And just one more request for the parents and the children. After the competition, I request you to stay back in 10-15 minutes. The prizes and certificates will be for prize winners and as well as for participants will be given. Sometimes few people will go away, then it is difficult for us to find out and sending the certificates for the people because we don't have their address and all. So I request the parents and children to stay back after the competition. Thank you. When you're free, you're free to go back.
Welcome everyone. My name is Pinaki Sharma. So, would you like to give your name, sir? He is Vincent. I just got to introduce. So, let's do our best. It's going to be a very tough job. I am very sure because I had that experience last time.
With you, we started this age.
Yes. So, let me call upon Raiha Kashyap. Yes, let's welcome. Raiha.
जय श्री जगन्नाथ सर्वेभ्यः नमो नमः। अद्य अहं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतायाः द्वितीयोऽध्यायस्य 14तः 18 पर्यन्तं पञ्चश्लोकानि उच्चारयामि। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। श्री भगवानुवाच मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदा आगमापायिनो नित्यास्तां स्थितिक्षस्व भारत। यं न व्यथयन्त्येते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभ समदुःखसुखं धीरं सोऽमृतत्वाय कल्पते। नासतो विद्यते भावो नाभावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः। अन्तवन्त इमे देहा नित्यस्युक्ता शरीरिणः अनाशिनो प्रमेयस्य तस्मात् युध्यस्व भारत। धन्यवादः पुनर्दर्शनाय।
उत्तमं बहु उत्तमम्। Avani Kumar Vasant. Can I call upon Avani Kumar Vasant? Satvika.
Today I'm going to be participating Bhagavad Gita verses 5 verses. Suchhalde se pratistapya sthiramasanamaatmanah natyuchritam nati nicham chailadinakushottaram tatraikagram manakritva yatachitendriyakriyah उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्या योगमात्मा विसुद्धये समं कायासिरो ग्रीवं धारयन्न चलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चानवलोकयन् प्रशान्तात्मा विगतवि ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्तास्थितमत्परः युञ्जन् एवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिर्निर्वाणपरमाम् मच्छं स्थामधिगच्छति। Namo Namaha. Mama Namo Vedanta. And I'm going to recite chapter 10, verse 1 to 5. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Puya Eva Mahabaho Shrinu Me Paramam Vachaha Yateham Priyamanaya Vakshami Hitakamyaya Name Vidusuraga Prabhavam Namaharshaya Ahamadi Deva Maharshinam Chasavashaha Yo Mama Jamanadim Cha Bhakti Lokam Maheshwaram Asamurta Samarcheshu Savapape Pramuchate Buddhir Jnanam Asamohaha Kshama Satyam Damahashamaha Sukham Dukham Bhavo Bhavo Payam Chapayam Evacha Ahimsa Samatha Tushti Tapodanam Yasho Yashaha Bhavanti Bhava Bhutanam Mata Eva Pridak Vidaha.
As you are all witnessing, how tough is this job to sit here? Sarvatra Rana.
Namaste, my name is Sarvatra. I'll be doing Shloka, chapter 2, Shloka 4 to 8. Arjuna Uvacha Katham Bhishmamaham Sankhe Dronam cha Madhusudana Ishubhih Pratiyochyami Pujarha Varisudana Guruna Hatva hi Mahanubhavan Shreyo Bhoktum Bhaishamapi Haloke Hatvarthakaman Sugurunihaiva Bhunjiya Bhogan Rudrapradigdhan Dvaitadvidmah Kataranno Variyah Yadvadayema Yadivano Jayehu Yaneva Hatva Najijivashamah Devasthita Pramukhe Dharmarashtraha Karpanyadosho Pahatas Svabhavah Prichhami Tvam Dharma Sambodhachetaha Shreyasyan Nishchitam Brudhi Tanme Shishyaste Hamshadhimam Pam Prapannam Nahi Prapashyamyumapanudyad Yachokamuchoshanam Avapya Bhuma Vasapatnam Riddham Rajam Suranam Apijadhipatnam.
ये गायत्री
Hello, my name is Éire and today I'm going to be reciting chapter 7 of Bhagavad Gita. Om Shri Paramatmane Namah. Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Saptamodhyaya Jnana Vijnana Yoga Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Saktamanah Partha Yogam Yunjimadaashaya Asamshayam Namaskrimam Yata Nyasyasita Shranu Jnanam Teham Savijnanamidam Vakshami Sheshata. Jnanam Teham Savijnanamidam Vakshami Sheshata. Yajñatvaneha bhuyo nyajña tavyamavashishyate. Manushanam sarveshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. Yatataamapi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvata. Bhuyo
call upon Elizabeth Velocio. She has something. Neil Sharma. Neil Sharma. What about Phrygia White? Please.
Hello, my name is Freya, and I will be reciting chapter 10 of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna Uvacha Stita Krajnasya Kavasha Samadhistasya Keshava Stita Dehi Kim Prabhasheta Kimasita Rajeta Kim. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati Yata Kaman Sarvam Partha Manogatam Atmanyevatmana Tushta Stita Prajnastajot Chate Dukeshwanudvignanaha Shukeshu Rigatas Braha Vitaragabaya Kroda Stita Dehir Muni Chate Yah Sarvachamna Vishnehas Tat Tat Prakya Shubha Shubham Nabhinam Zatina Dveshti Hasya Prajna Pratishtita Yata Samharate Chayam Kurmo Gani Vasarvasha Indriyani Indriyatevya Tasya Prajna Pratishtita.
Satvika has come. Yeah. Avni. Yes. So a bit of silence, I know. Give us a couple of minutes.
Yeah, both of you can go to library.
Yes.
Feel free.
Thank you.
Both of you
Yes.
can sit and
Thanks.
There are, yeah, I know some of you are excited to get the result, so the judges are doing it. In between there is a time gap, I want to finish this. So we had a Prauda Sanskritam 8 weeks online Sanskrit course. Praudha in the Sanskrit means, in the Sanskrit, Praudha means one who is well grown, not only physically, supposed to be of course mentally and intellectually also. So we did a 8 weeks online course for the adults. Then I was thinking what can be given name. Like previous year we did for children. So we made a Bala Samskritam because they're children, so Bala, so adult. Then I was thinking they are supposed to be Pravda, so that I kept the name Pravda Sanskritam. And 40 people had registered for online, 8 weeks online course, and if not all, because most of them they did attend the classes, and they also, if not all, most of them went to student mode, doing assignments, homework and all, and quite a few were very serious and sincere. Whatever the homework was given by the Acharya teacher, everyone used to do. And of course, among the 40, all of them have not come. Only I think 4 or 5 are in present. I mean, physically are here in person today. So we will be giving certificates for them, and others we will be sending the online certificate. I mean, online or email, through email or through WhatsApp, we will be sending a certificate. So may I request Nirvan? Rai Kamal Sengupta. Juma Majumdar and Prithvish Majumdar. Malay Sengupta.
It is so happy to see the competition as well as to know that the Sanskrit course has been happening. Forget about Sanskrit or English. It is so hard to even speak out a single word when you are here. So forget about the language. Language is secondary. Bringing out anything from any language is tough when you are here. So it is our duty to bring up the kids and the way, and all of you are doing a massive support for all of this. Thank you very much, and it was my pleasure to witness all of this. And we are also happy to have Éire Curie here. So we are all happy to be welcoming you, Éire. Thanks for your presence here. Éire Curie is the TD for Dublin West. She is an Irish Fine Gael politician who has served as a TD for Dublin West since 2024. She is the assistant of Group Chief Whip. She is also very well known for her community support, and she has always been a backbone for so many cultural events that's happening across. And she became the business director in Ireland's largest marketing company at the age of 31, and we are so proud of it. And all of us know how difficult to achieve so many things are, and you've been a great support for Ramakrishna Vedanta Center as well as so many community events across Ireland. We welcome you here, and we are glad that you're present here, and we would like to hear some words from you. Welcoming you on stage.
Hello everybody, I'm honoured to be here, and I had an event in the Crown Plaza, so I'm sorry that I was late. It's the 30th anniversary of the Srebrenica genocide, and I'm seeing a council colleague arrive who is at the same event, so I'm not alone. But you're absolutely right, I invest a lot of time in cultural events, in building stronger communities. And it is because of my own past of coming from a community that was divided that I know how important it is. That it is up to all of us to work together for peace, for harmony in our communities, and for integration, because we are all stronger together. And we have so much more in common than what divides us. That is essentially why my family got into politics, and it is why I got into politics. I'm a mother of 2 children, and I like them to see that in the work that I do, that there is something much bigger than them at stake, and that it's up that we all have a role to play in the betterment of our community, in the betterment of our world. So as a TD, I've come from being a councillor, I was a senator, and now I'm a TD, I'm Assistant Government Chief Whip. And I focus on a lot of family issues, on childcare, on schools, on special education, on equality of opportunity. I work on issues like transport, the things that affect you every day. I'm on the Oireachtas Transport Committee, and I'm also on the Education Committee and the Children's Committee, and I'm spokesperson for childcare. I'm delighted that the Taoiseach Simon Harris made me spokesperson for childcare. I also am from the north originally, so I do a lot of work when it comes to building relationships north and south, east and west, and I work with your ambassador and other ambassadors as well to promote Ireland and to build those relationships and make sure that Ireland remains a welcoming country, a prosperous country, a country where we take our opportunities and we lead. So with that, I just want to thank you for inviting me here today. And I take it as a token of our ongoing relationship, our commitment to working together, and my door is open to hearing from all of you. So thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on 7 years of this wonderful centre, and we look forward to so many more celebrations over the years, because ultimately this is what matters. Working together in our communities is what matters. So thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Éire. We are delighted to listen to your words, and we are so happy to see that you are addressing our day-to-day problems, and that's what all of us are very much always concerned about, and thanks very much for your always support here with us. We are also very happy to welcome Breda Hanafi, so we are happy to...
Are you okay to address this after 2 minutes or 5 minutes?
Yes. Perfect. So we are happy and delighted to have you here, Breda. To all of us who already know, Breda Hanafi is the councillor of Blanchardstown and Middlehart. She is a long-serving member of Sinn Féin, and she was first elected to the Fingal County, and she's been re-elected now. And we're all very happy to see them here, because all of us who have come from different places and different countries across the world need a local support and the community support that all of us are doing. And we are so happy that we are getting such great support from all of you, without which I don't think the people who have been volunteering here and supporting here and making this sustainable won't be so easy without all of you. So thank you very much for your support as well. And I would like to welcome you on stage to address to listen to your kind words. I would welcome you on stage, please. Thank you.
Photos can have it.
Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Swami for this invitation and congratulate you all on 7 years of the 7th anniversary of the centre. Today I'd like you to think about the Irish phrase, Cunas Ganuidness, quietness without loneliness. It speaks of a state of inner calm, a peace that is not empty or isolated, but full and connected. Remarkably, this idea finds deep echo in the ancient Indian philosophies of Vedanta, which teaches that true contentment arises when we understand our togetherness with all existence and experience inner stillnesses without ache or separation. While Ireland and India stand 8,000 kilometres apart, our cultures share a surprising connection. Both our peoples have cherished arts of storytelling, epics like Mahabharata, excuse the pronunciation, and tales of our own folklore heroes like Cuchulainn and Fianna have shaped our identities and values. Our respect for nature, which is seen in sacred rivers of India, and the mystical landscapes ground us in a sense of belonging to something that is even greater than ourselves. Even our languages, Irish and Sanskrit, carries echoes of a shared ancestry, reminding us that our roots are intertwined far deeper than we can ever imagine. Vedanta teaches that the deepest peace is not found in isolation, but in the realization that we are never truly alone. The self, or Ant-Man, is always connected to the whole, just as the Irish spirit finds quietness, not in withdrawal, but in the warmth of community and tradition. Both cultures, shaped by resilience and a love of celebration, remind us that true quietness is a fullness, a gentle strength that comes from knowing we are part of a vast ancient story. In bridging Indian and Irish wisdom, we discover that quietness without loneliness is not just a shared state of mind, but a universal aspiration, a testament to the enduring human spirit that seeks connection, meaning, and peace across continents and centuries. Thank you.
Thank you, Vedanati. We are so happy to listen to your words. We are glad to listen that your research saying that our cultures are deeply rooted is so beneficial for all of us, and we are so delighted that you said it. So thank you very much for this. So we're always listening to words like Guru. We are always listening to who's a Shishya. When Swami Vivekananda always said about Ramakrishna, it was always about a Guru. Who is a Guru? We have learned that Guru is one. There's a saying that actually says that Adhika Tattva Shishyata Udyate Satataha. Who is a Guru? A Guru is one who actually is into a constant development of a student. So that is defined as Guru. So when you know that Guru is Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa for all of us, Paramahamsa, Hamsa itself says how pure it is. A Guru is pure by himself. So now there is a beautiful, fantastic and an interesting session for all the adults who are present here. It's going to be a quiz on the Guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, led by Swami Shantivratanandaji. Welcoming him to kindly lead the quiz for all of us. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that I got the news that 5 minutes they are taking, that they're just to finish it and to write the certificate. So his children is okay, 45 minutes we take for quiz. Are you with us? Are you feeling difficulty? Then we'll wait for 5 minutes. We'll give the certificates for you and we'll start a quiz. Yes, children, come on. What do you say? We'll finish the prize distribution and we'll go for quiz. You are ready for quiz now? Can you hold on your enthusiasm and interest or inquisitiveness? Yes, I want answer from children.
I want the certificate you want.
Thank you for your honesty and sincerity. Yeah, maybe 5 minutes there's a gap, I know. So if any children wants to give some performance, like maybe singing or a recitation or anything. Yes, children, the stage is yours. Just try to help them to get it.
Okay, so the judges have completed a very difficult task because the participants were too good, and just it was really an extremely difficult task for the judges to decide. So for them, everybody was a winner and everybody deserved. But still, just for the sake of competition, we had to give some marks so that we can announce the winners of the competition. So we will start with the junior section. So the third prize goes to this is junior. Okay. So the third prize goes to Selvatra Rana. A big clap. The second prize goes to Freya White. And the first prize of this junior group goes to Rania Kashyap. But as we said that everybody is a winner, so we have certificate of participation equally important, and it goes to Surya Gayatri. Riyash Sanyal. And Satvika. So now the prize for the senior section, and the third prize goes to Akanksha Singh. The second prize goes to Nirmani Kulkarni. And the first prize winner is Wangmai Mallampalli. And for certificate of participation, Ritik Praveen. Gautam Praveen. And Stuti Rana. Now a table turner, children. Now you will see how the adults get nervous because it's the quiz time. Sorry, sorry. Okay, just a minute. Probably there is a mistake. Okay, there's a mistake on our part. So we have missed two certificates of participation. So we will be finishing that and then we will call for participation. Please bear with us. Sincere apologies. Okay, so while we get ready for the next, before we get ready for the next announcement.
So judges also had a very difficult time.
So they require encouragement as well.
And some of them, they were saying that their breakfast has been churned out because while doing the judgment or whatever. So from the on behalf of Ramakrishna Vedanta Center, a small memento for all the judges. May request Swami Sarvasthanji Maharaj to hand over the mementos for the judges. Malavika Basu. So this is the portrait of Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi. So this picture, why it is one is special for me. That's the reason I'm giving it. One of our senior monk, one of the senior monk in India, his name is Revered Swami Harshanji Maharaj. Once he had a divine vision, and Mother appeared in this form, and he explained, and one of the painter he drew this picture. So that is a very dear to me. That's the reason I am giving this particular Holy Mother picture. Yeah. So Pawan. Pinaki Sharma. So why we are giving you this? Because for most of them have repeated. Already earlier years I have given this. So for them it will be repetition. I am giving this newly for you, so that don't think of why there is a different for me like that. Yeah. Now quiz competition. Children, you can enjoy your parents and elders how they go to the student mode now. Six groups. Three of them. Six groups. Four. It can be there. Leave it. Sorry. Radhav Sharma. You have to give.
Sounds the voice coming out, right? That's the feet.
So I think this is one. Once I start,
I think the momentum will be.
We are starting the quiz program now. In between, there is one more program for MR from the BAPS, that is a BAPS. So maybe in 5-10 minutes shortly she will be leaving. Thank you, Emma, for coming and supporting us. And of course, for confidentiality reason, I cannot tell. Last 2-3 months we had some administrative problems and issues with governmental things. And we wrote a letter to her, and immediately our office helped. As a result, we sent across. Thank you, Emma, for your all. Please accept our. She's an Irish lady, Margaret Elizabeth Noble. She was the chief disciple of Swami Vivekananda, who promoted education, women's education in India, and who also contributed for freedom movement.
Yes, I've heard of her, and in fact, I believe I know some of her relatives.
Yes.
So thank you very much, and I'm always delighted to help you with governmental issues, as you say. So it is much appreciated.
Yeah. Now we'll go for quiz. Yeah, first group, Rai Kamal and Molai. Okay. Nirvan, Arnab. Meena and Preeta. Fourth group, Malavika and Vahini. Come. Yeah, Avishruti and Rushi. Arnav. Where is my iPad? On my questions are
Pritish had it.
Anamika and Saurabh.
Pritish. iPad, Swamiji's iPad. He had the, where is Pritish? You don't know Pritish? I'll find it.
Okay, just maybe one more person. Vishwajit can take some timer and some calculation. Vishwajit, can you answer? Yeah. Maybe a paper and pen, someone can have to note down the
Score is this?
score.
Yeah.
We'll take scoring. Even mobile, you're okay, or you want pen and paper?
I think that's
A pen and paper is
is better.
So we are just waiting for one person.
One more, Arnav is
Arnav is
yet to come.
in the car park, so he's coming in 2 minutes.
ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ನೋಡು ಸಚಿನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಅರುಣ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಾರ್ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ maybe you just go a little bit the semicircle can be there little semicircle try to make it no you come this side no you come this side the paper is here you got it?
No, he's taking it from the printer.
No, that's the certificate. Yeah. Come on, yeah.
Your VIP seat is reserved.
I'm going to mail the official paper session.
He's taking the.
Surya, you're a judge, you can sit there.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, what about participants?
So is there a team 1, 2, 3? I just wanted
Yes,
to
starting from here. I'm just coming. Starting from 1.
Okay.
Team 1. Yeah, Meena and Preeta.
Will there be a cheer for you?
Yes.
Second, group second.
Yeah.
Nirvan and Arnav. Okay. Group 3. Rai Kamal and Malay. Group 4. Vahini and Manavika. Did you say that? Are you saying that? Are you feeling nervous?
Yeah, because I couldn't remember some of the basic names.
Okay.
Group 5.
That's why I didn't participate because I'm really minding.
Yeah. 5 is Avishruti and Rishi. 6 is Saurabh. Sorry, I forgot. Anamika. Anamika. Okay, 6 groups. Are you ready?
So what is the direct question?
Yes, I will tell you all.
Okay.
Now, okay, so the direct question will have, whenever we give a direct question, we will have a 3 minutes. 3 minutes time, any direct question. Then when is a pass on, there will be only 1 minute. So both of you can discuss how much ever you want, but I want only one answer. Both of you can discuss how much ever you want, but I want only one answer.
There are times.
Okay, yes.
Maharaj, for the pass on, it will be sequential or anybody can answer?
No, okay, I will tell you. So once, like, group, for example, I asked a question for group 1.
Maybe you can go towards the table and you can have your place fixed so that.
Okay, so group 1 I will ask, if they are not able to, then pass, it goes to group 2. Then group 3, group 4, group 5, okay? And direct question will have a 5 marks. Direct question will have 5 marks, and any passed over question will have 3 marks.
Is there a phone friend option or?
No ChatGPT, no helping, no drafting, yes, no earphones.
Only one pass, so maybe even the second pass also two. I mean, like, let's
Any,
put it
no,
the
no, any pass.
Any pass.
Pass is always 3 marks.
Three, okay.
Okay, before you have got any questions?
No negative marking.
No negative marking. No negative marking, yes, no negative. Okay, and also I request the participant, apart from participants, if you know answers, please don't tell. If you, I will give a chance in between, I will ask direct questions for you also, so that I will test your studies about Sri Ramakrishna. Okay? Done? Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
What was the original village where Kshudiram lived? Can you name the original name of the village where Kshudiram lived? Okay, you can think, discuss and tell. Once you tell, I will not take back. You think? Very good, beautiful. Who was the landlord of the Derepur village? Who was the landlord of the Derepur village? Pass. Now only 1 minute each. Pass. No. Pass.
Manikram Chakravarti.
No. Pass.
So is it all marks to everyone? Everybody
No.
said everything? Okay.
Audience. Okay. Ramanand Rai. You were supposed to read. That's okay. Now, direct question for you. Why did Kshudiram has to leave Derepur village?
He was asked by the Zamindar to kind of give his support for false support for a case for the Zamindar, which he refused.
He was supposed to appear in the court and to give a false evidence, which he said no. And as a result, he had to leave the. Yes, right answer. What else? What was the name of the first son? Name the first son of Kshudiram Chattopadhyay. Ramkumar, yes. Okay. Where did Kshudiram had a vision of Lord Vishnu? Name the place where Kshudiram had a divine vision of Lord Vishnu. Gaya, yes. Where did Chandramani Devi had a vision where the light from the Lord Shiva entered her womb and she felt that she has conceived the baby? So where is the temple, the Lord's name?
She was standing with Dhani that time in front of the temple, and this was in Kamatpur.
Which temple?
It is Lord Shiva temple.
So that's called Yogish Darshana. Okay, so one round over, is it?
Yeah.
Six over.
6 over. 1 round.
Now that question will go to you, okay? Name the wife of Shrudiram Chattopadhyay.
Chandramohan.
Yes. Okay, beautiful. Direct question answered. Yeah. Yeah. What was the tutelary deity, Grihadevata, tutelary deity of the Chattopadhyay family or Shrudiram Chattopadhyay family? Raghuveer, yes. Direct question. Okay. When was the second son of Shrudiram Chattopadhyay was born? Year? Year. Yes.
Date or
No, year is enough. Year is enough.
1821.
1821, sorry. Pass.
1775.
Oh my dear, no.
Can I get
No, sorry, no. 1826 is the right answer. Oh, well done. Yeah,
3 marks, Swamiji.
yes, 3 marks. Now that question goes to the group 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
What duties were assigned to Gadadhar by his elder brother Ramkumar when he went to Calcutta or Kolkata? What duty was given to Ramakrishna by his elder brother Ramkumar when he left his ancestral village and when he went to Calcutta? Yes, come on. Next question. Sorry? Durga Puja for
Durga Puja for Raghu.
Do the puja.
do the puja.
Do the deity worship of the.
yes, pujas in the house. Yes. Okay.
This is the right answer.
What did Sri Ramakrishna suggest when the idol of Lord Krishna's image was broken? Okay, you have to clear answer. Clearly ask my question. Hear my question. What was the suggestion given by Sri Ramakrishna when the image of the Krishna's leg was broken? I want a particular answer.
He suggested to the troop that if anyone from our family has broken his leg, so we shouldn't throw. We repair or we treat. So he repaired the Lord Krishna's leg with clay, and it was exactly the leg of Bhagwan Vishnu or Krishna. It is still there in that Shimeshwar.
Okay, yes, you are right. But he also told a relative the relationship there. What was the relationship? Yes, you are right answer, but I want still particular answer. A relative, yes, but what was the relationship Sri Ramakrishna had mentioned? Son-in-law, yes. What did Sri Ramakrishna cry out in agony when he failed to see the Divine Mother? During his sadhana period, every day evening, he used to cry and used to say something in agony. What did he say before he had the first vision of Mother Kali?
Thakur used to cry a lot every evening because he is not able to see the Holy Mother in front of her, and he was contemplated as a mad with his norms and the rituals which he was following, and he was completely frustrated again after again.
Don't narrate the incident. Okay. I want a particular statement which is to mention, which is to make every day at the sunset time.
If I am not able to see the face of my Holy Mother, my life is meaningless and it has got no value. And he picked up the sword and to
Nearby, but not exact. But there is an exact sentence which is very famous. Okay?
Another day in my life is wasted.
Another day in my life is wasted. Okay, second round over?
Yes.
Third round? That question. What happened to Sri Ramakrishna in despair when he went to cut his own neck with a sword from the Mother Kali?
That was when he had the vision of Mother Kali. She came, she appeared before him and gave him the vision.
In a life.
Yes, yes. So yes, he was, for 4 years of sadhana, Arvind became so much intensified and he was unable to bear anymore, and he said, let me end my life, and he took the sword and he was about to cut, then mother appeared. Yes. And he had an experience of undirected bliss. Okay. What did Rudairam used to feel, or he reminiscences afterwards also, during Sri Ramakrishna's worship in the Mother Kali temple, when people go, or including him, what was the experience he used to feel during the worship of Mother Kali, or Mother Kali especially from Sri Ramakrishna?
What was the name?
What was the experience he used to have and he used to narrate? Rudairam, his own relative, used to say, oh, when Sri Ramakrishna used to worship, when I used to go to the temple, I used to feel like this. So he had a beautiful experience during the worship led by Sri Ramakrishna. What was that?
I'm taking a chance because I have no clue that his Hriday's feeling would be something interchangeable, who is mother and who is
No.
It was exactly feelings, I presume, that it was a beautiful play between the mother and and her children, Ramakrishna.
No. Is one not exact sentence? No. Yeah. Fast. Fast masters.
He felt it was like it's like the incarnation of God, it's like revelation.
No. Fast.
This. Enlightenment.
Yes, half of that. Half of your right. I have full answer. Yes. So he said, Hriday said, whenever my uncle used to do worship, whenever I go to the temple, I used to feel thrilled and I used to feel the living presence of that particular deity. So one is thrilled, that word, and the other is living presence. Yeah. So pass mark. Yeah. Now where does it go to?
I think book 5.
How did Sri Ramakrishna used to test his disciples? There are so many stories, so many things, but there's a one standard one, or according to the book. How did Sri Ramakrishna used to test his disciples, or test the renunciation with his disciples? There's a standard saying, we keep telling that, and Thakur also used to tell.
I presume it was the love towards the God, like the way we call our parents, the God.
Renunciation, I told very clearly. With renunciation. He used to test his disciples, especially monastic disciples, regarding renunciation, and whatever the test he should do. Yeah, pass. 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 Pass.
I will try.
Yeah.
Shall I try? To go and beg for food.
You know.
No.
That shampoo should be tasted in the daytime and in the night time.
Not exactly. Yes, quote one with you, Yogin Maharaj, Swami Yogananda. Exactly. According to the book, there's a particular phrase, particular sentence.
Full round finish.
Full round.
To audience. To audience. Yeah.
Yes. He used to place a coin and a clump of clay, and he used to see the reaction of the disciples. Okay.
That is all only told as, like, he used to do that Takamati
Yeah,
Manitaka,
he used to
and
do.
then it is not to test his
Yeah,
desire.
disciples, Maharaj. That's what I remember.
No.
Maharaj, yeah.
With due respect, I think this is not a valid answer. Like, this was not used to, you can have another judge, so.
She's trying to peer review the judge now.
I accept. Okay. No. Okay. We'll cancel it. We'll go for
Everybody
a
gets the 5 months then.
No. Okay.
Nice try,
Okay. For whom it was that question?
We'll do again.
So based on the harmony of religions, there is a great saying or a great teaching of Sri Ramakrishna. What is that? Sri Ramakrishna's teaching on harmony of religions. Yes, Bengali, English, both are okay. Yes, Jatoma, Tatoma. As many phrases, so many. Who was the Tantric Guru for Sri Ramakrishna? Pass. Bhairavi Brahmani. Okay, that question now?
Yeah.
To
Group one. No, to them. No, they just finished,
No,
right?
they
No,
just.
this round is over now.
This round is over.
Now that question should go to 4 or 5, I think.
1 minute.
No.
One done.
They have done.
It was,
They have.
they just finished, one round is finished.
Only rounds over.
So it's 3 rounds over.
So do you want to swap the round?
No, it's not fully finished.
So three rounds
So
over.
it's fifth
one.
Yeah.
So direct, they
Yeah.
should get the direct.
No. One round fully finished, then it goes, direct question goes from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5th now.
So this is the fifth. Which round this is?
Fourth round finished.
Fifth round. Okay, fifth round.
They should.
Fifth round is them then. That's what. You had a that
Yeah,
question.
you had a direct question. No, it's me.
That's what I'm saying, this.
This last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did Sri Ramakrishna remain?
No, hold on. You're not
Sorry,
that. So
they
they
got
fill full round finished. So he's now moving from one direct question, second direct, fourth, and then this is they have to get it right.
Last question.
No,
Last question, they got it correct. When full round finished.
No, we-
So then you're going from one.
No, Surya.
Yes.
Group one started with.
Okay, that question to them.
No, it cannot be like that. Group one started with this. So that they should, for group two, they started, so they would finish. So for group
Yeah.
three.
So then it's not finished for me
So
because last
group
question
three,
thought
they
of
started, so
that
that
for
should
them. So
finish.
this time only they have almost.
That's-
They get another
So
question.
now they should get the time.
Okay. How long did Sri Ramakrishna remain in Nirvikalpa Samadhi? First time he had initiation, and how long did he stay in Nirvikalpa Samadhi? 3 days. Correct answer. What was the attitude of Sri Ramakrishna towards women? Yeah. Divine goddesses or a mother? Yeah, divine mother. Yeah.
So probably this finishes round because he started.
It goes actually opposite direction.
No. ना तुम्हारे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन ने शुरू करी थर्ड round started with them. So
No, 3 rounds, 18 questions finished, right? Right now it's actually.
Okay, now fourth round.
Fourth round should start with group
With
4.
one question invalidated.
Yeah.
So you have to start now. Yes,
So
correct.
now
So for them it is over?
Yeah, no, they were, for them direct question over, yes.
Over. No, for them. Okay. I'm not able to understand, okay.
It's not very clear, right? No, because you put a direct question.
No, but they have to also.
No, तीन दिखे शुरू होते तो कोई
So it's like one round finished, keep moving. That is the they got it, because 20 questions, even 3
Okay.
rounds finished, right?
Group 4 now, is it? Okay, I'll follow you. Yeah. Group 4. What was Sri Ramakrishna's prediction about Naren? What was Sri Ramakrishna's prediction about Naren?
Noreen will be Noreen lok शिक्षे देवे.
Yes, right. Naren would teach the world.
4.
Okay. How many years Sri Ramakrishna did this spiritual sadhana, spiritual practice for how many years? Starting from Kali Mata's sadhana he started and he ended. So for some time. So what was the time duration? How many years he did this sadhana?
40.
Huh?
40.
40. Yeah. Okay, pass.
31 years.
31 years. Okay, pass. 34 pass.
From his birth till.
How many years? How many years he did for his spiritual sadhana?
13.
13? Okay, pass. 12 years he did for sadhana. Okay, that question for whom now?
6.
Six. Okay. What was the illness by which he suffered and he had to leave his body? So you have to discuss and you have to clearly tell. Okay, throat cancer is right. Yes. But what I missed is suddenly you tell, then can I get a second chance? No. That's what I'm saying. Both of you discuss and tell. Throat cancer. Right answer. Yeah. Okay, there's question now?
To them. Group 1.
Group 1, okay. When did Sri Ramakrishna leave his mortal body? 1886. What was the last, okay, that question for you now. Huh? How many days? Name the mother, or what was the mother, name the mother of Sri Ramakrishna. Last day, okay. Okay. Yeah. Name the sister of Sri Ramakrishna.
Sister? Out of syllabus.
Pass. Pass. Sarva Mangala. Okay, that question now?
To Ryan.
So that is the last question of the round.
Is it?
This is the 24th question, which is right, the 4 round difference.
So, what did Sri Ramakrishna said? This is the greatest tapas. This is the greatest austerity in Kali Yuga. What is the greatest austerity which is in Kali Yuga or in the present world, present age? Sorry. Austerity?
As in tapas.
No.
So many concepts.
No.
Truth to Katha.
Truth. Practicing truth, speaking truth is the greatest austerity in this present age. That's what Sri Ramakrishna said. So, the next question goes to
Malavika.
While Sri Ramakrishna started meditation, he used to feel a particular experience, spiritual experience. What was that experience when he used to start meditation?
So somebody would lock the joints and until he finished his would open it.
So when he sits for meditation, he used to feel that, just like we lock the doors, he used to feel that every joint of his body used to get locked, and even if he wishes, he cannot shake his body. So once his meditation is done, when he feels that my meditation is done, again he used to hear that sound also, unlocking the whole body. Yeah.
Outside the syllabus. Because it seems it was outside the syllabus.
No, it's not.
It's not in the book.
there.
That's okay. Yeah.
They answered correctly.
Somebody read the outside of book. So.
Okay, that question goes to. Okay, this is out of
Number
syllabus.
5. Yeah.
This is out of syllabus. Okay. What did Sri Ramakrishna tell about this mundane education or secular education? What did Sri Ramakrishna tell? Sri Ramakrishna made a comment on the secular education. Huh? Yes. He said, I don't want this because it's a bread-winning education. Okay. So this whole round will be out of syllabus.
In the syllabus.
Huh?
What he said is in the syllabus. Yeah.
So what's the last, the last place where Sri Ramakrishna left his mortal coil? Exact place. Varanagar, pass. No, audience please, no.
White noise, please. From the audience.
I told you already, I gave an indication. Both of you discuss and come. Don't tell immediately whatever comes to my mind. I'm sorry. No, you discuss and tell me. Okay, okay, next question goes to
Group 1.
Group 1. Okay. So this round is over?
No, not yet over.
Okay, but so name the doctor who treated Sri Ramakrishna's cancer, throat cancer. Okay, next question for you. Yeah. Name the second elder brother of Sri Ramakrishna. Rameshwar. Okay, is over this round?
No. Two more questions. Direct questions, the round finishes when they start. Okay? So 2 more. There are 2 more.
What did Sri Ramakrishna tell to Narendra? Okay, he has told many things to Narendra. Yeah. How to frame this question now?
Well, you can give the answer before. What is this?
Okay.
Maharaj, I have one point.
Yeah.
One of the questions which was asked the Tantric Guru of Sri Ramakrishna. So I beg to differ on that part because in 1861 when Vaishnavi Sannyasi, she arrived over there. She visited Girija and Chandra earlier, and this was the 3rd visit for her to Sri Ramakrishna by the order of Holy Mother.
Yes.
Now, during her stint over there in Dakshineshwar, she was knowing that what Sri Ramakrishna is capable of acquiring. During that particular time, there was no Tantra sadhana as such happened. What happened actually, some of the spiritual, I would say, exercises were done that time.
Then you have to go and read properly. Please read the Ramakrishna Life.
Sir, different type of-
64 type of sadhanas.
It was practiced during the time.
Sorry.
Yes.
Very much so.
This speaks a discourse, so like, you were in books.
You asked me a question.
No, I'm supposed to ask them, yes, yes.
Thank you for the instruction.
Which was the place where Sri Ramakrishna said, I can't live here, and he went back to Balram's house. Name the place where Sri Ramakrishna said, I can't leave. He stayed for a few days, of course, and he went back to Balram's house. During his illness. During his throat cancer, the devotees bought a particular house, and he went there. Few days he might have stayed, and just few days he stayed, and he said it is difficult for me to stay here.
I'll give it a chance anyways, if that's okay.
Baranagar, sorry. Shampoo.
But it was not few days.
He was there for 2 months. 70 days.
Yeah, so 70 months, from October to December.
I said 11 days he stayed here.
More or less, he gave us the wrong book. The book.
Yes, that is special.
Swamiji will give you the book, Swamiji.
Are you going to ask a question? Are you going to ask
We
a
got
question?
the bonus.
So you got the bonus, and with that the round ends, because it's 30-second question finished, so whatever.
No, we will get the last of this round. Because it started with.
Okay, yeah, so you got the direct question, right? Yeah, so that is
We will
the.
read the last.
Okay, so last question out of syllabus, okay. Last question out of syllabus.
So you have answered a lot of questions. You are capable, that is right.
It's here, that's why.
Okay, what event led Sri Ramakrishna to experience first trance? What is the event by which Sri Ramakrishna had a first experience of trance, Bhava Samadhi?
So,
I want a particular answer, discuss and tell me, yeah, please.
so he was a little child of about 8 to 10.
7, 8 years, okay.
Yeah, and he saw in the village field against the dark grey clouds, the white bokpaki. And that beauty of this.
Yes, dark clouds with white cranes.
Great.
Right answer.
Yeah.
There was this somber thunder cloud and a flock of cranes.
Yes. So that question was for group 5. Group 5. No, okay. What was Sri Ramakrishna's childhood name?
So a new round is started.
Yes, new round.
Gadadhar.
Gadadhar. Right? How did Sri Ramakrishna, young Sri Ramakrishna, young Gadadhar, how did he challenge or break the casteism through his actions? Discuss and tell me. No, there are 3 minutes. Discuss and tell me. What is the action by which Sri Ramakrishna tried to break the casteism through his action?
At the age of 9 years of age, during the holy thread ceremony, Dhani was there. She was the blacksmith woman from that, and she's from the Shudra community. And for the alms part, Thakur went to her and did that.
Yes. For whom Mother Kali appeared, told that instead of going to Kashi, build a temple in my name. I will come and accept your worship. Rani Rasmani, yes. Name the son-in-law who helped Rani Rasmani to look after the temple. Mathurnath Mishra. What role was initially given to Ram Kumar in the Kali temple? What role was given to Ram Kumar initially or at the beginning?
Priest of the Kali temple.
Priest of the Kali temple. Okay. Who initiated Sri Ramakrishna into Kali mantra before his puja, before starting the puja? Name the person who initiated the Sri Ramakrishna into Kali mantra. You have to discuss and tell me, please don't tell me. No, it is there in the book.
It's in the book. Yeah.
Is there in the book?
It's in the book.
Kenaram Okay, your next question for you. Who did diagnose, or rather, a solution was given to Sri Ramakrishna's body's burning sensation. Who did give the solution to Sri Ramakrishna as a solution or as a medication to get rid of his body's burning sensation? Who was that person? What did Sri Ramakrishna told when he heard from Totapuri that you are fit person to practice Vedanta? Will you mind to receive Vedantic Diksha or monastic vows?
Sri Ramakrishna's answer was to him that I just need to go and talk to my Holy Mother and look for her consent before doing that.
Yes. Okay, so that question to you now.
Yeah, put to them.
Which major religions did Sri Ramakrishna practice directly? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Then Jain.
Okay. Sikhism. Are you right? Pass.
Major religions are Islam and
No, I'm telling you very clearly. What are the major religions which practice Sri Ramakrishna directly?
Islam and
Sorry.
Like how Hinduism.
Again, don't discuss it.
Yeah, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity.
Jainism and Buddhism we didn't speak. Jainism and Sikhism we didn't practice. That's why I said, don't discuss with me. Discuss with the partner.
Points are also.
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
No, no, 3 points.
You did answer.
Yeah.
Was it a discussion? Yeah, I was waiting for the chance.
How, that question for you, is it?
Now direct question to group 2.
How old was Sharda Devi when she was married?
6.
I tell you. Sorry, pass. I tell you, don't discuss with me. You have to discuss with your partners. Again, I'm telling you. Sorry. 5 years. 5 years.
How old are you?
Direct question to Rahul.
Right.
Which was the place where Sri Ramakrishna said, if you don't help these poor people, I am not going to come. I am not going to leave the place. Name the place where Sri Ramakrishna said you have to help them for Mathura, and otherwise I am not going to. Devgarh, yes. He was the celebrity in those days, and he was also the leader of Brahma Samaj, who also followed Sri Ramakrishna's teachings. Keshav. Name the educationist, famous educationist in Bengal, whom Sri Ramakrishna went and met him. No.
Okay.
More or less
Change the question.
I'll change the question now.
Who was the chief disciple among the apostles of Sri Ramakrishna? Who was the chief disciple among apostles of Sri Ramakrishna or monastic disciples of Sri Ramakrishna? Don't discuss with me. Swami Vivekananda, yes. Sri Ramakrishna said Swami Vivekananda is incarnation of dash.
Can we just repeat once more?
Sri Ramakrishna said Swami Vivekananda or Naren. Naren is a embodiment of or an incarnation of dash.
Bhagavan Vishnu.
Bhagavan Vishnu, sorry. Lord Shiva, sorry.
Narayana.
Clearly tell.
Narayana.
Narayana, okay. Pass.
One of the rishis of the Saptashi Mandal.
Yes, beautiful. Right answer, but not completely. I want the exact name of the Rishi. Yes, you are right. Exact name of the Rishi. Pass.
I have 1 minute to think about it.
Right?
1 minute over? 4 minutes over?
No.
The chief of the shoulders.
Pass. Pass. Don't discuss with me, please. Discuss with your participants and your partner and tell me. I mean the exact name.
They got the question.
You got the question. Oh, okay. Any audience? No.
Is it the most
Okay, audience? Okay. The Rishi's name was Naga Rishi.
No, I told Narayana.
No, Naga is different than Narayana. There's a lot of difference.
There is a subset of answer was there in that.
I never realized that was
Naga Rishi. In Bhagavata, you
Half point for us, half point.
Oh, maybe. This time I'm hungry. I'm taking. Okay. Last question to you, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is the last round, is it?
This is the last.
Last
This
round.
is the 48th question with one invalidated weapon.
Yeah. So, name any two lady devotees of Sri Ramakrishna. Name two any lady devotees. Clear? Name any two lady devotees of Sri Ramakrishna. Sorry. Golap.
No, but
Pass. Explain it the when she became Ramakrishna disciple.
she got not get under the easy things of
Sadhana will be the first initiative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't have full answer. Yeah.
Wait, whose question?
Yeah.
Second, they have the group.
What was the last word uttered by Sri Ramakrishna before his leaving body, before leaving his body?
What was the last?
What was the last word he uttered before leaving his body? What was the backbone of the India which is told by Swami Vivekananda? It's the first chapter, I know, you cannot say no. It's the first chapter of the book. What is the backbone of the India which is often told by Swami Vivekananda?
We'll take 3 minutes.
Yes.
Write your story.
It's not even discussing.
We'll go to deep meditation also. To fetch the mindfulness.
More than 2 minutes are there, so.
Religion. Religion.
Oh.
This is the backbone of India.
Group 4 direct question.
No pressure.
When Lord Narayana or Gadadhar appeared to Sri Ramakrishna and he said, I will come as your son. What was the sentence?
He came to his father, not to
Father.
Sri Rama.
Any bonus mark?
What was the Chudiram's statement or what was the Chudiram's reply or answer? I want particular answer. When Chudiram had a vision of Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu said, I am going to come to your house as your son. And there was a statement made by Chudiram in Gaya during his dream. What was that statement?
So he kind of denied, saying that he is too poor to feed him, so he cannot look after him properly, so he
Yes, you are right. He said, I am poor, sorry, no, don't come to my house. Yes, you are right. So, next question. Which was the saligram he got, Chudiram got, which was taken care by, which was shielded by, which was getting protected by a serpent?
Can you please repeat the question?
Which was the saligram? There are different type of saligrams. So which type of saligram, which he got, Chudiram got a vision where that I am here without any puja, can you go and take me? And he went there and the saligram was shielded by, protected by a serpent. Which was that saligram he got? Ram, sorry.
Shalagram Shila of Logudi.
Last question to you. Name the woman deity, exact, not a generic name. Name the deity who used to come to help Sri Chudiram while plucking flowers. Chudiram used to go to pluck flowers and Chudiram used to go to pluck flowers for worship. And a deity used to come to help him for plucking flowers. Name the deity. Deity. Name the goddesses. Three minutes is there, take time, take time.
What is Parvati?
Goddess Parvati, no, pass.
Lakshmi Devi or Rukmini?
Lakshmi Devi Rukmini, sorry, pass. Pass.
Durga.
Durga, pass.
I'll take chance. Vishalakshi.
Pass. Pass.
Ma Bhagavatarini.
Ma Bhavataridi, no, pass. No generic name.
That's an audience.
Audience. Ma Shitala. Shitala Devi. Okay. Now, yeah, we'll go for scoring.
Yeah, just give me a minute. So
Yeah. Afterwards, we'll have a magic, what do you say, lucky dip. I will ask a question, whoever is ready, you can raise your hands, and you will get a mark.
Oh.
No, anyone. After this, I will ask 4 or 5 questions. Whoever knows, they can raise their hand. Whoever raises their hands first, they will get a chance.
And adding to that,
No, random, anyone can answer.
No negative marking, right?
No, that's a good question. It's a good point. We can think of that.
No.
so Surya is the first year champion, right?
Oh, yes.
First year champion.
First year champion. He was the first year.
Both of them should Malavika and Vishwajit. Firstly, they should take the timing and the roads.
Yeah, last year I did the score.
And then the final one and then 5.
That's very Malavika. It's like easier than Kennedy.
Yeah, the final year. Group 4. Group 5.
Yeah, total. Group 1 has got 34 marks. Group 2, 34 marks. Group 3, 39 marks. Group 4, 47 marks. Group 4, yeah. Group 5, 35 questions. Sorry, 35 marks. Yeah. Group 6, 23 marks. Yeah. Okay, 4 questions you will have. Whoever raise the hands.
So this is also counted from each.
Yes, direct question. Anyone can take. Anyone can answer.
Okay, and then each 5.
Huh?
Each question 5.
No passing.
No passing.
Okay, no passing. Direct question, direct answer. Okay. Yeah. What was Holy Mother used to do many times? When Sri Ramakrishna used to give a talk, and whenever Holy Mother used to be present at Dakshineshwar in that room, many times, or maybe in Kamarpukur, when Sri Ramakrishna used to give a discourse or a talk or advice, and what Holy Mother used to do, that has become very famous.
He should go. Okay.
Yeah?
She would sit behind the curtain.
Okay, no?
No passing.
No passing. But I can tell that she would fall asleep.
She would fall asleep. Okay. Holy Mother should fall asleep. She said, let her sleep. Don't disturb her.
Okay, so no marks anyway?
No.
Good.
So three more. When Naren used to come to Dakshineshwar, Sri Ramakrishna used to tell from his room, oh, Naren has come. He used to tell loudly. And Holy Mother used to start preparing. So what was the thing she used to start preparing? Okay?
Roti and chola dal.
Mota roti and chola dal. Okay. And for whom Sri Ramakrishna told that you should test your Guru not only daytime, even night time.
You have given this answer already, Swami Yogananda.
Yogananda Yogin Maharaj. Name the disciple whose sandals, in search of sandals, Sri Ramakrishna went. He had lost his sandals. Sri Ramakrishna left. Sri Ramakrishna went to search his own disciple's sandals or slippers. Who is the disciple? Name the disciple. Premananda? No. Sorry, no. Latu Maharaj, Adbhutananda.
You said it.
I said it, but
Okay, that's anyway past.
Name the disciple who was the embodiment of, or who is the part, or who is the incarnation of Arjuna. Arjuna has been reincarnated as Swami Yogananda. Okay, last question. Name the any disciple. There are two disciples.
But just to give a teaser, they have actually gone ahead of you.
Yes.
So in case you want to pick up this question.
Name the disciple. Name the disciple. Name the disciple. There are two disciples. Name the disciple, anyone among them, who Sri Ramakrishna had a vision that those two disciples were in the company of Christ. Yeah.
Sharat Maharaj and Shusha.
I think no 1, 2, 3 is clear.
Okay, we'll go for score now. Yeah.
So group 5 is number 3, standing in the position number 3. Group 3, Roy, and they are actually just by
No,
this
we'll go
answer.
for score.
Oh, everybody, okay. So group 1 is 34, group 2 is 34, group 3 is 44, Alvika number 1, group 4 57, and then group 5 40, and then group 6 23. First goes to Malavika.
That is group number
Number 4.
Okay.
And
Group
then
number
second one is group 3.
Group 3.
And then group 5 is 40.
40. Group number. Please come. Will you mind to hand over the praises for them, please?
Oh my God. Why should you be?
First prize.
Yeah, why is it?
Yeah, Malavika and Ragini, please. Camera, please. Second prize.
Second prize is the highest Rai and Malai. Yeah. So Abhishuddhi and camera. Rushi.
Thank you.
Rushi, yeah.
Our counselor also, whenever I have got any problem or any help and all, then the moment I write a mail, he says, Swami, I'm here, and immediately she responds, either mail or a message, and she is lot, from last 1.5 years, she is helping lot for our activities and any administrational problems from the government side. Thank you, and please accept a small donation. thanks Shashank for all your help, bringing her here and coordinating with many things. So eventually I convey my thanks, and of course there is still concluding thanks in there. Thanks and pranams to Reverend Swami Saraswati for his blessings and for yes, dear devotees, it was a wonderful event, is it? Educational, fun, and cultural, and whatnot, and like many times I have seen. First time, at least this time is less. First time when the quiz competition for adults was there, I had seen people like the grown-up people how they went to student mode, made a notes and reminding, and they had their own all study techniques and all they had used, and they went to student mode. It was so nice.
Malavika is the participant, then she was the scorer, and I was the participant, then today I am the scorer. So, then you won. You won. Last time I won. So there is nothing in between. So things sound very
And again, just interesting is next year, if everything goes well, next anniversary we will be doing a quiz on Éire Vedanta. So now onwards people can start preparing.
So you are covering yourself so that it can be out of syllabus.
Yeah, my reverential pranams and thanks to Reverend Maharaj, Sabasthanji Maharaj for accepting our invitation just last moment, because Vice President was not able to come. He is one of his assistant monks. Visa was rejected, as a result he was unable to come, and just 2 weeks before we requested Maharaj can you come and give the benedict address for the event, and just in 2 weeks time he said yes, and in spite of his busy schedule he came here. So on behalf of Éire Vedanta Center and personally, reverentially I thank Maharaj for your August presence. And thank you to all the participants, children, parents, and the devotees, because of your presence and because of your participation, because of your continued support. Every event is becoming colorful and meaningful and etc. So, and we are having a Guru Purnima on the Thursday, July 10th at 6 p.m. Revered Swami Tattvamayanandaji Maharaj is the minister in charge of Vivekananda Vedanta Society, San Francisco, Southern California. He is coming. He will be addressing us, and will be also one talk in Trinity College, maybe in the Wednesday that is maybe 9th we will be having in the Trinity College lecture. Also, you are all welcome. And also I welcome all of you to participate in the Guru Purnima celebration, which is on Tithi day itself we are doing it. That is Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Yeah, thank you. Now we will go to the Vesper service, evening Vesper. Afterwards we will have a delicious prasad. So I ask you stay back and enjoy the prasad. Thank you. At the side so that people can sit. Keep the chairs that side so that people can sit. Maharaj. Please go there and sit. Yeah. Cake is here only. Below.
You want one of these?
Sweets have been, some things have been bought by Government can come little time so that people can sit probably one more row there. Please, please. Yeah, some can come here also. Yeah, if someone wants to come and sit, place it there. Sadhana, yeah. Yeah, there's a big Moreira, can you pull this?
I'll pull this out.
hymn 1. We have got prayer books, you can open hymn 1. Hymn 3.
Mangale
hymn 4. Shri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. Life, life from pantry, life here. Oh, no. Yeah, children, come. Come, come. Come, come. Come, my dear. Come, stand here.
ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಫೇಸ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಹಾಂ ಅವರ ಆ ಕಡೆ
Come, stand here. So, the camera is there. Come, come, come. Don't stand there. So the camera is there. Let your faces come. Come. Yes. Hold all of you hold.
And you have to sing happy birthday.
Sing happy birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Vedanta Center. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cake will be given to all of you afterwards. He's seeing what happened. I